Weekend where we're not talking about winter weather or even the threat for severe weather. A pretty quiet weekend overall. A live look over the Georgia Tech campus here as you're looking over downtown Atlanta. Not a cloud in the sky on this Friday afternoon. Temperature currently here in town, we are pushing the low 50s, but we have some 40s still in our outlying areas. From Carrollton right now at 49, we're at 44 in Canton, 48 in Calhoun, 45 in Blairsville, 49 in Athens. The winds, they have shifted out of the west-southwest. That's a warm wind for us. It's going to bring in some nice changes through the afternoon. It's gusting up about 15 to even 20 miles an hour this afternoon already, and so it's going to be a breezy afternoon, even though temperatures are going to be making it into the low 60s for today. That's actually above normal, which is right around 56. Cold changes coming in with this cold front. I'll take you through that. And when I see a decent warming trend return to the forecast, that's coming up in just a few minutes. A month where we are not tracking rain or the possibility of winter weather, and not a ton of rain in the upcoming forecast. I'll take you through what you can expect this weekend in terms of our temperature roller coaster coming up. We haven't seen that in and we are going to enjoy it because we're not talking ice, we're not talking snow, and we're definitely not talking severe weather. Temperatures, though, they're going to be up and down for the next few days. Today is going to be one of the warmer days of starting off our weekend with highs reaching right around 60. Tomorrow is going to be a different day. Yes, we'll have the sunshine, but it will be breezy and much cooler with those highs contained to the 40s, and then we're back up into the 50s on Sunday, and then big change rise through the afternoon. 40s though on the outside from Carrollton to Calhoun to Canton, Athens this afternoon, coming in just shy of that 50-degree reading. Temperatures though are much warmer than this time yesterday. Yesterday was a cool, cloudy, very cold day overall. We have the sunshine and a warmer wind, and temperatures are running to the tune of about 15 to even 20 degrees above this time yesterday. Temperatures will continue to climb into the low 60s. Enjoy it. But because changes are coming with our next cold front, that's going to be arriving tonight. It is a dry cold front, so no rain or any type of precipitation coming in out of this. But what it will do is drop those temperatures, and you will feel that throughout the day. We'll bring in the sunshine for our Saturday, but it will be a breezier day overall. And these winds are going to be shifting out of the north, which is a cold wind for us. That's only going to be a brief cool down, though, for the weekend. So we'll begin tomorrow morning right around that freezing mark, 35 here in the city, 31 in Carrollton, 33 in LaGrange, 33 in Eatonton, 24 up in the mountains. So yes, colder up in our higher elevations. Our average for this time of year is 37, so I'll be slightly below that, but afternoon highs definitely going to be below the average. Most locations in the 40s, south and east of town will barely make it into the low 50s through the afternoon. When you factor in the wind, it will feel cooler. But let's talk long term here. This is our 8 to 14 day temperature trend. So this runs us from February 13th through February 19th. And it's looking more and more likely that these above average temperatures are going to be the trend. And it's something that we are looking forward to after several brutally cold weeks for us. We're going to be turning the page on that. We're talking highs in the 60s and 70s, feeling more like spring as we enter into mid-February. Your 5-day forecast for that weekend always in view. A pretty dry January it was for us. And that's what's going to be greeting us really into next week. Now, out there today is actually going to be a beautiful day. You saw the sunshine coming down over the top of Stone Mountain. Temperatures getting close to that 60-degree mark today before a cold front comes in tonight. That's going to bring in the chill for the start of the weekend. And then our warming trend begins on Sunday, and that carries us into next week. Let's talk temperatures right now. Yes, we are in the 50s, but I want to show you what's just off to our west. Temperatures over in parts of Texas in the 60s, and that warmer air is going to continue to spread east as we get later into the weekend and really into next week. Now, I'll mark out when I expect the 70s to return back to the forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you very much, Ashley. As you head out
to the deep chill and a nice warming trend returning back to the southeast. I'll break down the latest timing coming up. And as you're looking over Lake Blue Ridge here, sun shining down. We're tracking a few changes heading into our weekend. I'll take you through that coming up in just a few minutes. Got here a nice shot. You see the trees kind of swaying in that breeze, and that breeze is coming out of the south-southwest, and so that's a warmer wind for us, kicking up to about 15 miles an hour here in the city. So that's going to bring in some warmer temperatures through the afternoon, approaching the low 60s this afternoon, but full sunshine today. And really for the next few days, we are expecting a lot of sunshine overall. Just temperatures are going to be fluctuating for the next few days. Your Friday forecast, the weekend noise and view.